How's it going, boys? We're back. And before we get started, subscribe, like, share. Definitely subscribe. Definitely like. Definitely share. Like I tell you guys, I'm going to keep on telling you guys. I talk about a lot of cool shit to, however my numbers up. And today, boys, overnight, Pokemon Japan finally revealed some Vstar universe. Woo! I've kind of been wanting to make a video on the Vstar universe, especially since that one leak happened, when was it, like a month ago, where somebody was like basically at the printing facility leaking the yellow border German cards. Was it German cards? Someone correct me down below. But ever since they kind of, leaked that, I've been wanting to make this video, but I was like, no, I need a little bit more, context, a little bit more information before I make, my prediction. So last night, we finally got more information. So I think I'm ready to lock in my prediction of how we're going to get it here in the United States, and also just in general, go over the pack cards. So first off, let me go ahead and start that thing off by, bam, here's the pack card. And catch you guys up on the lore on what the special holiday set high class sets are. So if you guys, have been under a rock, once a year around Christmas time, Pokemon Japan releases a set to kind of play catch up and to kind of, go all out and add special arts or, whatever it may be for that year. One year they did Shinies. The next year they did, was it Shinies again? Yeah, they did Shinies. Last year they did Character Bursts, if you guys remember from Beatmax Climax. This year, they just went special arts. They didn't do Character Bursts, it was special arts. Me personally, I'm cool with that. I'm absolutely cool with that. Trainer Rares, obviously awesome to see, trainers in there interacting with their Pokemon, but special arts, they hit just as well too. But in this situation, that's what we're gonna get. And then also, kind of how this set is kind of created is throughout the year here in the United States, we get random promos that Japan doesn't get, which I know is weird. Usually it's the other way around, but we do. The main ones being the pre-release promos. Like, whenever you get a pre-release, there's 4 different special arts of certain cards. And by special arts, I mean, like different arts than what's in the set. Like most recently in Lost Origins, the Gengar and the Machamp, they were actually, special arts of, of those 2 cards in the set. Japan still hasn't got those. So what ends up happening is that over in Japan, they get it in here. And then also, they just reprint cards that are really playable. Because normally, Japan doesn't get second waves, third waves of certain sets. They do 1 wave and then that's it. So what they do is at the end of the year, if there's a playable card that kind of, they see that needs to be more, there needs to be more copies of, they throw it in the set so that people can get more chance to, play, to pull it and play them. So that's usually what ends up happening. And then also just to add a little bit more spice, they give it an alternate art, trainer art, reverse art, if you guys know what I'm talking about, where normally he's facing this way, they face him that way. They usually end up doing that. Well, with this set, they're doing special arts and alternate art V-Stars, which I kind of touched on whenever I was opening up my Charizard UPC last night. But I finally got more information on how they're going to get it over there. So right off the gate, let's dissect this pack art real quick. If there's one thing we know, Japan gives us a lot of clues in their pack art. I already kind of, skipped ahead, caught up on the lore again, but let me get for you guys in. So basically, they are going to do alternate arts of all the V-Stars that have been released to date. I don't know if all of them started from, what's it called, Arceus, and then all the way down to, Hisuian, I'm saying, like the Hisuian Gujo right here, or I can't even think of what we call them, like Magnezone. I don't know if they're going to do every single V-Star, but they for sure are going to do like the pack art ones. Like they are for sure going to do the Arceus. They're for sure going to do Palkia, Giratina, Dialga, Zeraora, Samurott. All the big ones are going to get, like big ones, I mean, like the pack arts, they are going to get, an alternate art treatment. So as of right now, that's for sure information. Later down the road, we'll see if they give it to every single V-Star. Something in me is telling me that they won't, because, it's going to be a ridiculous huge set. But I don't know, they might surprise us and they might do it. But either way, pack art right here. So like I said, usually this gives you a lot of information on which ones are going to get picked. So right now you can see the the time, space, God, Zeraora, Suicune, shout out Mike, and then Gudra, Altaria, Kricketot, you know what I'm saying? So we know all these are for sure going to get some form of love in this set. But let me show you guys the cards that have been revealed so far. We're going to start off with like the regular character, special arts, and then we're going to work up to the V-Stars. So Manaphy, pretty decent. And then a lot of these, off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly which set they were originally came in, but usually they're playable cards. That's what kind of, gives them the little treatment of getting a special arts when they're playable cards, or sometimes they even just do fan favorites. So Manaphy, check it out. Looking all something nice and pretty, except for the breakfast. What the hell's the breakfast doing there? Hey, look, little Tossy Peck right there. I always been things about James. And then wishy-washy. That's cool. But, bam, here's that Mew. I had already seen this Mew. I had already liked it. But now seeing, more details in it, beautiful. Like I said, I'm all down with some trainers. But whenever they just add other Pokemon around them, I think that's cute too. So the little Mew is Status Berry. And then, what else is going on in here? Nidoran, boy and girl. What's it called? Cameron, Cutie Fly, little Rookity right there too. Is that Rookity? I think so. And then, what's it called? Barracuda in the bottom. That's cool. And, hey, look, Bonita, the Galarian form. And then, bam, I forgot her name. Deancey? Deancey, yeah, Deancey gets this one too. And then, they're not necessarily sticking to the rules of having more Pokemon around it. But, just having a full art, special art treatment to it. It's pretty cool too. So, bam, there's the Deancey right there. Looking cool. Deancey's not my favorite Pokemon, but I can see, the magic here. And then, bam, look at Absol. Looking all nice and cool. Yeah, so shout out Absol. He's kind of like the warning of destruction coming, or nature's disasters coming. So yeah, it's kind of cool that they gave him like nice calming art. So that's pretty cool. Shout out Absol. And then Altaria, look at this one. And then I had actually kind of looked at them before I started recording, and he's actually like kind of like woven, but he's drawn as well. So like I don't know, I like that. I don't know, if you guys like that. But me personally, I like the claymation, and I like when they do like like the little woven Pokemon, and then put them on the background. But the fact that this one's drawn, I don't know, it hits a little bit different. And then Goodra, check it out. Look, Goodra looking all nice and cute. He's super derpy to me, so the fact that they actually made him look cute, I don't know. And then going back to the pack art and kind of it giving you a little bit of clues on what is going to be in the set. There is the Goodra that's in Lost Origins in like the actual set. That's a regular card. But there also is a Vstar. So I'm wondering if they're going to have this one and a special art of Vstar. I'm not sure right now, but what I'm saying, we'll find out with them in a week or two. The set comes out in December, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be more reveals and more, updates to it before then. So, what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time. We just got to wait. Be patient. But Goodra. And then, here they are, boys. Here they are, and girls. The V-Stars. Alternate arts. And me personally, I've always liked the VMAX alternate arts. V's alternate arts obviously are awesome too, but VMAX alternate arts, they always hit different. V-Star alternate arts, they're doing the same thing for me. So we got Zoroark right here, and if you guys, like I said, going back to like the pack art, he was all the pack art too, one of the sets that came out recently. You guys know what I'm talking about, the Japanese version of it. So bam, he gets a special art. So pretty cool. I'm definitely messing with it. Me personally, I'm messing with it. I'm not the biggest fan of Zoroark, but yo, this does it for me. This 100% does it for me. But bam, here's a special art. Samurott, look at this guy. Samurott gets his own special art. This one right here is kind of, tricky for me because I already didn't like that they only gave Samurott the gold version of it, of a V-Star, if you guys remember, because he was the pack art. I already kind of, didn't like that part. So I really hope that they give Typhlosion and Decidueye a special art too, because I would honestly, I would love it. But Samurott looking all nice and cool. I like it. This is the same art as it did the Moltres, and you can see, kind of like the, nod at that, but pretty decent. I'm messing with it. The Zoroark is kind of a little bit nicer for me. And then here's that Mewtwo, boys. So we had already kind of, seen a leak of this. And obviously, we've kind of, seen the English version of it where Charizard is battling Mewtwo. But this is 100% on the other zone. And what's funny is that they even added Tangela right here. Because if you guys remember in the, V-Star version of it, which I have right here, Tangela's in the corner. And they even added Tangela in this one. So it's the exact scene, literally just backwards. So one thing you can tell whenever, is a VMAX is obviously they're just huge. Whenever it's a VMAX, they're huge. They try to make it known in the card. And Vstar alternate arts, they have, you know, their regular size Pokemon, they're just, you know, supercharged with little stars around them and stuff like that. So you can see it in the Charizard right here, stars all around him, and you can see it in, you know, Mewtwo. I wonder if they did it to this one. No, but they did add the gold outline to it to let it be known. And Zoroark, they also did add the gold outline just so it can be known that they are V-Stars. But in this artist specifically, he went with, like, you know, actually putting the stars on there. So I'm messing with it. I'm definitely messing with it. But we obviously knew Japan was going to get this Charizard. So this, you know, the Charizard is in the set. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm messing with it for real. I'm messing with it for real. And then, is there another one? No, there's not another one. So far, like I said, they have been picking Pokemon that have been, you know, like the main ones. And obviously Charizard, because it's Charizard. He always gets a special treatment. We don't know if all of these stars are going to get them. Me personally, I hope they do. That way stop floating. And Decidueye I get it. But who knows? We'll just have to wait. Luckily, we don't have to wait that much longer. It's going to be out, I'm guessing, within a month. So, yeah. But with all this being said, guys, which one's your favorite? Are you guys excited? Oh, wait. I didn't even tell you guys. So, what I'm thinking is going to happen is, last year, we kind of knew they were going to be in the trainer gallery. This year, we've kind of already known that there's going to be a 12.5. So, a set, Sword and Shield set, after Silver Tempest. So, I wish they would do like kind of like a trainer gallery and, you know, follow it up next year. That way all the sets next year have 30 extra chase cards in a reverse slot, including the, you know, the V-Stars and all that stuff and Vs. But I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. So we are going to get the 12.5. So we are going to get an awesome holiday set as well. Maybe the first quarter of 2023 that is going to have all these. But that leaves up the question on how the sets are going to be coming up. So that might be a whole topic for a whole other video. Subscribe, turn notifications on so you guys can, you know, listen to my take on that. But as far as these, we are going to get them in our own 12.5 set. As far as how big the set and how all that stuff that's going to be, you know, in it, I still don't have information on that. But I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be in that set. The construction of that set, don't know much, but I'll have more information as we go. But we are gonna get all of these next year, 12.5. So be on the lookout for that. But with all that being said, guys, we gonna